Scariest ground vehicles in Russia's arsenal. Russia emerged as a military superpower from the Soviet rubble, and today the Russian armed forces have the largest stockpile of nuclear weapons in the world. It is the second most powerful military in the world as well, with the world's largest tank forces. A lot of the Russian military's might comes from its ground vehicles. In 2020, Russia spent $61.7 billion on military expenditures, the fourth highest in the world. So, as the world watches the news and events, let's take a look at the scariest ground vehicles that are part of Russia's massive arsenal. Some of these are bound to appease the militarist in you, whilst the others are guaranteed to give you some nightmares. Number 7. VPK 7829 Bumerang. The Russian Bumerang is a military vehicle designed to work along with T-14 Armata, and it's scary enough just to see. There are two versions of this vehicle. The BTR 7829 K-16 Bumerang is an armored personnel carrier with a remote weapon station holding a 12.7mm heavy machine gun. The VPK 7829 K-17 Bumerang is an infantry fighting vehicle and has 30mm or 57mm autocannons on it to become a weapon of mass destruction. Point to note, the Bumerang can traverse water as well. Number 6. Kurganets 25. The Kurganets 25 is similar to the Bumerang, but this one has some anti-tank missiles as well for maximum protection from, well, enemy tanks. The active protection system on it also shows that Russian means business when it comes to war. The Kurganets 25 is a major win for Russia's arsenal as it brings up its mechanized land vehicle fleet to match contemporary standards. These come in both APC and IFV versions and have modular armor that can be changed when facing different threats. Number 5. BAT-2. The BAT-2 is a fast combat engineering vehicle based on the T-64 and is just one of the many scary vehicles in Russia's arsenal. It's very intimidating to look at, as it carries a dozer blade, a soil ripper spike, a 2-ton crane, and a crew compartment for 8 people. It's a rather monstrous 40-ton vehicle that can basically flatten a dense forest and make its way through, as it has in the Donbas separatist regions in the recent past. The BAT-2 clears a path for smaller tanks, but also relies on them for safety as they cut a swathe to wage a war. Number 4. BMP-T Terminator. The BMP-T Terminator is tank support, an armored fighting vehicle, as in an AFE for urban areas. The Terminator is more a moniker than an official name and comes heavily armed and armored. It has 4 9M120 Ataka missile launchers, 2 30mm autocannons, 2 grenade launchers, and 1 coaxial 7.6 2mm machine gun. Its main mission is to zero on and destroy enemy tanks, which it does by riding on the chassis of a T-90 tank and replacing the turret with a Hellfire batch of weaponry, making it a deadly addition to Russia's arsenal. Number 3. S-500 Air Defense System. This is the deadliest aircraft killer in Russia's arsenal and perhaps that of the world. The S-500 is a land vehicle, a truck that carries a surface-to-air missile. While the S-300 could take out the F-15s, the new S-500 has the capability of taking down an F-35 and even a B-2 stealth bomber. Since Russia cannot compete with countries like the US when it comes to expensive aircraft, it simply devises a cheaper way of taking down enemies from the sky, and the S-500 has to be the scariest-looking land vehicle in Russia's formidable arsenal. Number 2. GAZ Vodnik. The GAZ Vodnik, as in the GAZ 3937 and its modified version GAZ 3937-1, is a Russian high-mobility multipurpose military vehicle. In itself, it's a heavily modified GAZ-2330 Tiger. The moniker Vodnik stands for capable of swimming in water. It's a hybrid vehicle that can be put to any kind of use, much like a chameleon, and this adds to its general scariness. It is used by the Russian Army for personnel transportation, installation work, as well as transportation of trailers with cargo and equipment. Number 1. BPM-97 Vistral. The BPM-97 translates to as the battle vehicle of the border guard and earns the moniker Vistral, as in gunshot. It's a Kamaz-based MPAP, but used mainly by commanding officers or by medical personnel on the field. IT comes with Typhoon-level armor protection, so riding over a mine is no biggie. It can go over mountains and plateaus and manage a range of temperatures as well. Plus, it comes with all the resilience of the Ural Mountains. Just one of the many scary vehicles in Russia's arsenal, ever growing as it is.
Три, два, один, пуск!